Hey everyone, my name is Olga and I'm happy to see you here in this new video. And today we're gonna have a kind of a review of Advent Calendars 2024. I'm pretty sure that this video is gonna be a part 1 and I will film a part 2 when I'm back from my 1-week vacation. So let's start discussing. We are gonna start from some more affordable Advent calendars, and our first Advent for today is gonna be from Asos. It costs 28.95 euro and it's called Santa's Sweetest Surprise. The packaging itself looks quite nice, and if you saw the previous Advent calendar, the one they had last year, it looks more or less familiar, but the color story is slightly different. So the packaging itself looks quite nice, and it seems like a good present for a child, because I'm not that impressed about the products we do have inside. It doesn't look that good. We have several brushes here, some stickers, several masks, nail polishes, probably a lip liner or something like this, a highlighter. Maybe we have a lip balm or and hand cream, but I'm not quite sure about it. In overall, it doesn't look that good. And knowing that the price is almost 30 euro, I'm not impressed. Yes, they do have dedicated products for the Advent calendar. It's nice. They do look nicely. The color story itself looks nice as well. But the products inside, and actually if we take this 30 euro and buy something else from Asos, we can probably have a good and nice makeup bag. And at least you would know about the quality. And here we don't know anything. So unfortunately, I'm not that impressed, and I'm not quite sure that I'm gonna buy this particular Advent calendar. If you wanna see an unboxing, let me know. Probably I will take it because it doesn't cost that much, and probably I can take it on sales. But for myself, personally, I wouldn't buy this particular Advent calendar. It doesn't look that good. Now it's time to discuss an Advent from Catrice, and this one looks far better, but for sure you would have to pay a little bit more. This Advent calendar cost 39 euro 95 cent, and I like the story of this calendar. It's called The Great Christmas, and we do have several photos of the product we have inside, and this Advent looks far better than the Advent from our lovely Essence. And yes, for sure, we do have some nail polish as far as I can see here. We do have some brushes, but at the same time we have several lipsticks, probably an eyeshadow palette. At least it seems like, because currently we don't really have a full list of the product inside. It seems like we do have a highlighter and a blush and probably a makeup powder. And I hope that I know this texture of the blush, because probably last year it was spring collection. They did have something more or less familiar, and the blush was so amazing. I would probably try to find a picture and gonna show it somewhere here, but it's just a guessing game for now. We don't really know whether it is this product or not. Talking about Catrice Advent Calendar, probably I will buy it. At least it looks quite interesting, and I like the packaging. It looks quite stylish, and I like the presentation of this Advent calendar as well. And by the way, last year Catrice had 6 versions of their Advent calendars, and it was up to you to choose the version you would prefer. And of course, they did have only full-size products inside, and they were quite nice. But at the same time, there were some products which were kind of slightly outdated, I would say. Our next advent calendar for today is going to be from Maybelline, and it's a German version. This advent calendar is called Happy Holidays, and the price almost 50 euro. 49.95. 50. Let's say simply 50. The packaging itself looks quite nice. It's pink, it's kind of pink, a bit of airplane tickets. Well, it looks not bad. But we are interested mainly in the products inside. So let's take a look. What do we have inside? And I'm not that impressed. Let me explain why. I did, if I'm not mistaken, I bought an advent calendar from Maybelline 2 years ago, and the products they had inside 2 years ago are more or less familiar to the products they are gonna have this year, and actually they do have this year. So yeah, there are some new products, but still in overall looks more or less the same. We do have several new products inside. The first one is mascara Sky High in shade blue, and micellar water, I suppose, because I didn't see it 2 years ago, and that's it. And that's it, really. We do have two liners, tattoo liner. They are nice. These eyeliners are perfect. They are long-lasting. They are pigmented. But you can definitely take it on sales, and you can choose the shade you would prefer. As well, we do have one more tattoo liner. It's also a nice one. We have eyeliner as well, one more. Oh, we do have quite many actually in overall. We have gel-based, 3 gel-based, one wax-based. By the way, wax-based is not the best one. It's not that pigmented as it might be. For instance, if you need a wax-based eyeliner, take the one from Catrice. It's gonna be cheaper and it's gonna be better. Yeah, and we do have 3 mascaras in overall, and we have 2 brushes. I can't really say that I do like this advent calendar. If you know this product, I mean Super Style Ink Crayon, it is a nice product to try. It looks beautiful on lips, it's extremely long-lasting, yes, it's definitely yes. Lip liner, a nice product to try, but again, you can take it on sales. Cheek Hit, I don't suggest buying it because it's not that pigmented, and in some cases it might be not even visible on skin. In case of oily prone skin, it's not the best choice to take this product. It may work only in case of dry prone skin, and it's not that pigmented. Yeah, so I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna say no to this advent calendar because, well, you don't really need all these products, or you can just simply take them on sales. Moreover, they don't really have new products inside. Currently, this year, they've released so many beautiful products. Liquid blushes, they could have added as well their lip glosses. They are perfect, but we don't see them right here. So I'm so sorry, but it's more no than yes. I'm not that impressed. Okay, moving on. Manhattan, express yourself. And if you don't know, Manhattan, it's Rimmel actually, but in Germany it's called Rimmel. Oh, sorry, Manhattan. And this advent calendar costs almost 40 euro, 39.95. Again, 40. 40. And I've seen an unboxing of this advent calendar, and I can't really say to you that it's also a nice advent calendar and you should definitely buy it. Not really. They do have some nice products inside, but they do have quite many nail polishes inside, and they do have several single eyeshadows, several lipsticks, and if I'm not mistaken, they do also have a lip gloss, a mascara for sure, and several eyeliners. Manhattan Rimmel is a nice brand, and they do have some stars, but these stars are not a part of this advent calendar. If I'm not mistaken, there is a bronzer inside as well, but it's not the top product from Rimmel. So at some point, yes, this advent calendar is quite cheap, but they do have some not nice products inside, I mean, from the quality point of view. So for sure, you can probably try it. And if you have never tried any products from Manhattan, it's a good possibility to try them. From the other side, probably you can take some stars from the brand and save a bit of your cash. So not that impressed. NYX. Gosh, it looks so good. It looks so good. And the name, Home Alone, Kevin's house. And take a look on the packaging. The packaging is so cute and so amazing. I'm impressed. I do like the packaging itself. Oh gosh, really beautiful, beautiful. It costs almost 80 euro. Yes, it's NYX, and for sure we have to pay a little bit more. Being more precise, 79. Guess what? 95, of course. Products inside. What I like about this advent calendar, they do have some new products inside. But from the other side, if we talk about NYX advent calendars, well, in most of the cases, they put quite many lipsticks and quite many lip glosses inside. And in most of the cases, you don't really need so many products from so many lip products. So I wish they've added a bit more, let's say, contouring products or eyeshadow palettes, because right here we do have 3, 5, 10, 12, 15, 18 lip products inside. I'm a big fan of fat oil, and I don't really care whether it's liquid fat oil or whether it's a click, because both products are extremely nice and I do like them. They look so juicy, so yummy on lips. They are nourishing, they smell so good. I like them, but we don't really need so many shades. And I'm not quite sure that as soon as you buy it, you would be able to complete all these products within a year or within 2 years. So you would definitely have to sell some shades or donate it to your friends. I don't know, because too many products. Butter, what do we call it? Butter gloss. It is a nice product as well. It's not sticky, it feels nicely on lips. They do have nice shades and it smells yummy as well. I haven't tried Sweet Cheek, because, oh, sorry, we do have Sweet Cheeks. It's not a lip product, so we do have a little bit less lip products, sorry. It's gonna be 16, but still, it's quite many. Haven't tried Sweet Cheeks. Probably I should try it. Let me know whether I should try it or not. And have you tried it already or not? And if yes, let me know about the quality. And we do have soft matte lip cream. Also, it is also a nice product to try. Feels nicely on lips, comfortable, quite pigmented. And smooth whip. Same thing. Feels nicely, but it reminds me some Korean products. And probably you can buy something from Korea just for trying. But the shades, you know what? They do have not the best shades for a smooth whip. Yeah, and I mean, I'm simply not quite sure about the purple one, because not each and everyone is gonna use it, because it's too cold. So it would be far better if they added a slightly different color. But in overall, this advent calendar looks beautiful. And I like the idea. Home Alone, come on, Christmas and Home Alone. Yeah, one love. Moving on, and now it's time to talk about Revolution makeup. Currently, we know only about this particular advent calendar. It costs almost 55 euro, 50 34.99. But I do suppose that they are gonna have more, because last year they had 3 or 4 or even 5 advent calendars. So probably in part 2 we are going to discuss several new advent calendars from Revolution. But now it's time to discuss this one. And actually I'm slightly impressed, because last year I decided not to buy an advent calendar from Revolution because it wasn't that good, and they did have some old products inside. This year, yes, they do have some old products, but still they do have some new products inside. For instance, they've added their new release highlighter in the shade Pink Seduction, and actually I've tried this highlighter and it is a nice one. I'm not quite sure whether a review is gonna be published sooner than this video, so sorry. Anyway, you're gonna see a review. So as well, we do have a makeup palette, a powder, and this powder is a bestseller, so it is a nice powder. And if you haven't tried it, try it, especially in case of oily prone skin. In case of dry prone skin, be careful, it might be not your choice. And it seems that they do have 2 lip liners, 2 lip glosses, or lip... we do have a full list of product here. Yes, we do have eyeliners as well. 2 eyeliners in shade brown and black, but I suppose that these eyeliners are wax based, so they're not gonna be long lasting. We have a clear brow gel, liquid eye highlighter, mini version. Their liquid highlighters are good, and they do work nicely. Yes, in most of the cases they are not super bright, but for daily looks you don't really need an extremely bright highlighter, so it is quite expected. And we do have one more highlighter here in shade Raise the Bar, and it's called Revolution Reloaded Highlighter. I haven't tried this version. And we do have a blush. Yes, so I was right. And yes, their blushes are also quite nice. We have as well a lip gloss, a lip oil inside, and several brushes as well. So as for me, this particular advent calendar looks quite nice. At least it looks far better than the last year or the year before. So a good advent calendar seems quite nice and promising. Now we are going to discuss several advent calendars from Douglas. Actually, Douglas has 4 advent calendars, at least 4. They have 2 related to Douglas collection. The first one is related to makeup, and actually it doesn't look that bad. No, sorry. Helga and Makeup Beauty, I mean skincare and makeup, it's not the best one. I do prefer this one, and it's only related to makeup, and we're gonna start from this particular advent calendar. So they do have inside only products from their line, Douglas collection line, and they do have some new products inside, some new releases. Not all of them are new, but still it looks more or less interesting. Moreover, this advent calendar costs only 33 euro. And for 33 euro, this advent looks nicely. We do have an eyeshadow palette here. We do have several liquid eyeshadows. Yes, we do have travel sizes samples. We don't really have many full-size products, but still, for 33 euro, I think that this advent calendar is more or less worth it. And we do have as well several lipsticks, lip glosses, a mascara. Seems quite nice, seems quite promising. Let me know what do you think about this advent calendar. Talking about the second one, it doesn't look that good. I think that the previous one is better. It costs exactly the same, 33 euro, 32.95, but we do have some useless products here and not that many interesting products. Probably if you do like skincare from Douglas collection, Maybe you would like this advent calendar, but personally I do prefer the previous one. Now it's time to move to this advent calendar from Douglas. It costs 70 euro, 69.99, and I did try this advent calendar last year, the year before, and in most of the cases this advent is not that bad. It looks nicely and they do have some interesting products inside, but in most of the cases they do have more or less the same brands inside. And time to time, they do have the same products. And you have to be careful while choosing and buying this advent calendar. This year, they also have quite nice products inside. I'm interested in a lip liner, in eyeliner, and they do have, if I'm not mistaken, 4 perfumes inside, and it also seems quite nice to me. They do have as well a product from Sol de Janeiro, and it is a new version, and if I'm not mistaken it was released this year, and a product, a hand cream from Rituals. In overall it looks quite good, but will I buy it for 70 euro? I'm not sure. I will probably take this advent calendar, but I'm gonna take it on sales, because for 70 euro, I'm not that impressed. For 50, it seems quite good and it seems extremely nice. So I do suggest buying this advent calendar on sales, and they will definitely have it on sales, I'm pretty sure. Now it's time to discuss this version of advent calendar from Douglas. It costs 189 euro, and it's a luxury version of advent calendar. And Douglas tells us that we do have 24 products inside, and total price is 950. Sounds promising, isn't it? And it seems like they do have quite nice products inside, but not all of them are full size. And in most of the cases, we do have travel size products here. But yeah, we do have some products from Jo Malone, Augustinus Badet, Barber, Paula's Choice, Olaplex, and in overall, yeah, the products seem quite nice. But from the other side, I'm not that impressed, just simply because we do have quite many travel sizes inside, and for almost 200 euro, I'm not quite sure. We can definitely buy something better for 200 euro. And I do know that this advent calendar sooner or later will be on sales. And last year they, if I'm not mistaken, they started to sell this advent for 140 probably, or 30 in the middle of December or in the end of November. So if you want to try this advent calendar and if you want to buy it, just wait. Just wait a little bit. Probably I will take it as well, but I'm not quite sure about it. And definitely I will take this advent calendar on sales, because in most of the cases you can wait till the sales. There are some advent calendars which you have to buy, and which are never gonna be on sales, but this one can wait. And by the way, I like the packaging. It looks quite beautiful, but last year they did have more or less the same packaging. And overall, it looks quite nice, but personally, I think that it doesn't really worth this money. Now we are going to discuss an advent calendar from Glossybox, and I'm not that impressed as well. Sorry. Yeah, this year I don't really think that there are quite many nice advent calendars. Last year was slightly better, or I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems to me that they just do because they have to, and not just because they wanna do something nice. Something like this. Okay, let's discuss an advent calendar from Glossybox, and you can see the German version right now. Advent calendar costs almost 100 euro, 99, and it's a price without any sales. you can probably find some discount codes, and if you have a subscription, it's definitely gonna last for you. I don't have a subscription. I decided to cancel my subscription to Glossybox last year, so I'm not quite sure. And Glossybox tells us that we do have 705 euro inside. Seems good, knowing that the price is only 100 euro. But let's see what do we have inside, and let's see the spoilers. I'm so sorry, but we did have this palette from Iconic London last year in Lookfantastic. It wasn't exactly the same palette, but let me show it to you. Ta-da! The shades are slightly different, but we do have several matches, and the quality of this palette is not that bad. It's easy to work with it, it looks nicely, it works nicely. I do like the matte eyeshadows here. They're blendable, pigmentation is high, you can layer them, but at the same time, this palette without sales costs almost 50 euro. Take your 50 euro and buy a palette from Natasha Denona, because it would be far better. It's gonna be far better. And I don't really think that you need this palette. And if you bought an advent calendar from Lookfantastic last year, I'm not quite sure that you do need this palette. We do have inside a cream from Barbour here, a sample, oh sorry, it's not a sample, it's a travel size mascara from Huda Beauty. Yes, this product looks quite nice. And we do also have a product from Damaski, and it is a nice brand. And if you have a subscription for Glossybox, you probably have tried this, not exactly this product, you probably have tried some products from this brand. It is a nice brand. As well, we have a serum from I Want You Naked. And you know what? We do have heatless curling scrunchies inside. And it costs almost 20 euro or a little bit more. You can buy this product from AliExpress, Shein, Alibaba, or some other websites. There is no need to pay 20 euro for this product. And I don't really know whether each and everyone would like seeing this product inside an advent calendar. Well, it depends, but in overall, it doesn't look that super good and interesting. And in overall, we do have quite many accessories in this advent calendar. So that's why personally I'm not quite sure that I'm gonna buy this advent calendar. Maybe when it's gonna be on sales, but for a full size, for a full price, I will definitely not gonna take it. Lookfantastic advent calendar. And it costs 120 euro, but if you have a subscription, it costs 105. And I've ordered it already. And this advent calendar looks slightly more promising, but there is one thing which I don't really like. But first of all, we do have total price inside around 700. Actually, it's 650 euro, and for 100 euro, it looks quite nice. We do have quite many nice products inside. We do have a palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's Soft Glam palette, and that's the thing I don't really like about this palette. This advent calendar, sorry. I like this palette. I do have this palette, but I think that currently it might be far better if we had, for instance, Cosmos palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills inside, because this palette has old formulas, and this palette is quite old in overall. And I think that if a person wanted to try this palette, they already have this palette. So that's why I was kind of surprised seeing this palette inside. But I thought, okay, I will take this advent calendar and I will probably sell this palette because I don't really need it. But yes, this palette is nice. Matte eyeshadows are blendable, but unfortunately they are too dusty, and they are extremely, extremely pigmented. And the metallics inside are great. They are creamy, they are soft, and they don't emphasize texture on the eyelid. So let's discuss what do we have inside as well. I like that we do have a lipstick from MAC, and personally I like lipsticks from MAC. They do have quite many nice shades and they do have quite nice formulas. As well, we do have Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair, and it's not a sample right here. It's a travel size. We do have 15 milliliters here. And it's a good sign because in most of the cases, if we talk about advent calendars or beauty boxes, they add only 5 milliliters sample inside their boxes or advent calendars. As well, we have a fixing spray from Iconic London. I haven't tried it, so I'm quite sure that I will try it and I will like it. As well, we do have this same product from Sol de Janeiro. We've seen already in Advent Calendar from Douglas. So it seems like Sol de Janeiro is everywhere. Let's move on, and we do have as well a product from Elemis inside this advent calendar. It's a well-known Pro Collagen Marine Cream, and it's a full size. They do have 30 milliliters inside, and as well, we do have a product from Myricks 8, and it's a toner or tonic, if I'm not mistaken, and it is a full size, so it's gorgeous. And what else I wanted to discuss? This product from Wow, and it's a hairspray it's a volumizing hairspray, if I'm not mistaken. And as well, we have a candle from Rituals. And of course, we do have something from Espa inside this advent calendar. So in overall, it looks quite interesting, and I think that this advent calendar worth buying. Probably we are gonna discuss 4 more advent calendars, and we are gonna stop for today because I think that the final video is already gonna be quite long and I don't really want to make it longer. So we are gonna start and we are gonna continue on with an advent calendar from Asos. And by the way, I've ordered it and I already have it, and I'm gonna unbox it tomorrow. So probably you're gonna see an unboxing quite soon. This advent calendar costs 115 euro, or if you live in the UK, it's gonna be 95 pounds for you. And yeah, for you, it's definitely cheaper, as usual. Okay, and I do like this advent calendar, and I think that it's worth this money. We have a lipstick from MAC inside, we have a highlighter from Charlotte Tilbury, a beautiful palette from Revolution Makeup, and by the way, it is a nice palette. I haven't tried it before, but I have seen quite many nice reviews, and I'm looking forward to trying this product. We do have a hand candle from Neom, and we have a tonic from Ren Cosmetics, and some other nice product. We have something from L'Occitane, Makeup by Mitchell. If I'm not mistaken, we do have a blush there, and we have Philip Kingsley, if I'm not mistaken, a scrub from Rituals, and body lotion from First Aid Beauty, and something else. So in overall, this particular advent calendar looks quite nice. But I know that some people are not that happy because this time we do have a palette from Revolution Makeup, and last year we had a palette from Charlotte Tilbury. And yeah, for sure, a palette from Charlotte is far better, but we do have a highlighter from Charlotte here. And actually, I don't really remember whether we had this highlighter somewhere in the previous advent calendars in overall, because I'm not quite sure about it. So this advent calendar seems quite nice to me, and we are gonna unbox it. Our next advent calendar is gonna be from Cult Beauty, and I've ordered it as well. I do like advent calendars from Cult Beauty, and in most of the cases they are quite nice. And this year it seems quite nice as well, but I'm not that happy as I was 2 years ago when I ordered an advent from Cult Beauty. This year it looks okay. There are some nice products inside, but there are some products which are like this. Like this. I'm not quite sure. By the way, same thing for Space & Ka, and I like advent calendars from Space & Ka, but this year I decided not buying it. I will explain why a little bit later. So, an advent calendar from our lovely Cult Beauty costs 275 euro, and we do have around 1000 euro inside. And if I'm not mistaken, even a little bit more. We have a liquid brush, sorry. We have a liquid blush from Charlotte Tilbury inside. By the way, this blush is a nice one. It's long lasting, and I do have the shade actually, so probably I will sell it. We have a mini palette from Natasha Denona, which is also quite nice. We have a lip liner from Patrick Ta. We have a perfume from Huda Beauty, and it's quite unexpected, I would say. And we do some products from Elemis, L'Occitane, Augustinus Bader, and Say, if I'm not mistaken, as well. We do have as well some products from Elemis, Glow Recipe, Tower 28, by the way, nice brand. Then they do have nice lip products. As well, we do have Myricks 8, Wow, Living Proof, what do we call this brand? Sandy Riley, yeah. And it's a full-size product from Sandy Riley with vitamin C, and it is a good one. It's a nice serum to try. We do have as well some products from L'Occitane and what else I wanted to say? Bioma as well. So in overall, this advent calendar looks fine to me, and we do have quite nice products inside. But yes, we do have several travel size products. A mascara from Huda Beauty and several serums. But in overall, it seems quite nice. And sorry, if I'm not mistaken, we do have a product from Paula's Choice as well. I like Paula's Choice. They do have so nice products. And if you have ever tried this product from Paula's Choice, I think it's a bestseller and it is an extremely beautiful product. For sure, you can find something instead and find something cheaper, but this product works extremely beautiful and nice. Space & Ka. I've expected something else this year. The price is around, it's almost 300 euro. It's 288, if I'm not mistaken. And for 288, I'm not that impressed. Something is wrong with my laptop. I have to probably refresh the page. Oh, finally. And we do have almost 1,200 euro inside. But we do have quite many products we've seen already. And for instance, they do have a blush from Hourglass. It is a nice product, but I've seen this blush, this particular product, so many times in advent calendars. So I thought like, come on, probably we should try something else. At least they could have added a powder, for instance, a beautiful powder from Hourglass, or they could have added a bronzer and bronzing shade or a highlighter, and it might be far better. And as well, we do have a product from Sol de Janeiro. Of course, we have a setting spray from Milk, and it's more like a refreshing spray versus a setting spray. So it is a nice product to try, but it might be too oily for oily prone skin. It's far better to use it for dry prone skin. We have a pen eyeshadow from Charlotte Tilbury. It is a nice product to try. It works nicely. It looks nicely on eyelid. It doesn't emphasize skin texture. We have a product from Myricks 8 from Paula's Choice. This bestseller. We do have it right here. We have a product from Wow, and this product is a bestseller as well. Actually, it's quite easy to find this product in any advent calendars, beauty boxes, and so on. And if I'm not mistaken, I found this product at least 4 or 5 times already in advent calendars in overall. But yes, it is a nice product to try. And as well, we do have, it seems like a full-size cream from Drunk Elephant. This cream is definitely a nice one. We have Super Goop, and it's a tinted version, if I'm not mistaken. Sunscreen, it is a nice product to try as well. In overall, they do have nice products inside, but you know what? I've tried a couple of them, and I've tried probably even half of these products, so that's why I was like, I'm not quite sure what if this advent calendar is going to be on sales. I will probably take it, but for now, personally, I'm not quite sure that I need it. If you haven't tried all these products before, take it. It is a nice advent calendar. And our last advent calendar for today is gonna be from Liberty, and it costs 360 euro for Europe. And if you live in the UK, it costs 280 pounds. And if we convert this to euro, it's gonna be around 310 or something like this. But unfortunately, we have to pay taxes, and due to this, this advent calendar costs 360. So taxes are included in the price. And you know what? When you see this price, you don't really want to buy it. Yeah, you do have around 100 euro inside, but still 360. It's a little bit too much. Yes, we do have quite many products, quite many nice products inside, but for sure we do have some travel size product and we do have some full size. I do like that we have a product from Sandal Riley here. It's a full size product, and full size costs around 80 or 90 euro. It depends where you're gonna buy it. We do have as well a lipstick here, some perfume. It looks quite nice. We have a brightening cream from Ren. It's a full size, it's 15 milliliters, and it is a nice product to try. We do have a candle here and some other nice product. By the way, Paula's Choice as well we do have, but it's a travel size product right here. But you know, when you look at it, it doesn't look as 100 euro. And by the way, we have Dr. Barbara Sturm here, which is, yeah, this brand is extremely pricey, and we do have Augustinus Pader here. So that's why you have to pay so much. And by the way, this cream is quite nice from Augustinus Pader, but it doesn't work for me. It has squalane, and I have a kind of a reaction to squalane, and I can't use creams from Augustinus Pader. That's life. It happens time to time, and this product costs around 80-85 euro. So in overall, I'm not that impressed for spending 360 euro for this advent calendar. The packaging itself looks quite nice, looks beautiful as a kind of a house, but still I'm not that impressed. Probably I will order some more advent calendars, so we will see what else will be available. Definitely I'm waiting for an advent calendar from Sephora, and I like the UK version from Sephora, and this advent calendar looks beautiful, but I'm pretty sure that we are gonna have something else in Europe, and it's gonna be not that good. I'm pretty sure, so we'll discuss it probably later. So let me know down below what do you think about these advent calendars, and what are you gonna buy it, and whether I should film a second part or not. So let me know what do you think about it. If you like this video, please don't forget to put a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing. I wish you a pleasant day, and I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye bye!